Hey there, button mashers, Zek here with Press Start, and welcome to a new series that I'm calling Pressing Start On. It's kind of a review series, kind of first impressions kind of situation where on every single episode I'm going to bring to you a game that I'm going to theoretically press start on the game, go play it out a little bit, get a little bit of footage, and then kind of go over things with you, let you know the features, what the game is about, and the ultimate question of whether or not it's worth your time and money. I'd say time due to a lot of free games nowadays not even needing money from you, but it still takes your time, so. First episode is going to be pressing start on the ship. So this is us, we're going to get into this game and kind of take a look at it. First thing I like just kind of show you quick is just the options menu so you get an idea of what kind of options are available. This one's pretty straightforward. You got your difficulty, keyboard, you can reassign the keys and stuff. You got your mouse settings, audio, and video, which is kind of an interesting video setting for me. I like video settings because I do have a slightly older system than most, so I gotta make some changes. So the more options I have, the better. This unfortunately has very few options when you first look at it. You have resolution, display mode, and aspect ratio, and that's really all you have on this first screen. You do have brightness level, which is nice for some games to actually add that in, but you have to go here to advanced. Now a lot of people are scared when they see that advanced button unless you actually know what you're doing, but in this game advanced is actually pretty simple to me. That could just be me, but pretty much you got model detail, which says low and high, texture detail of low, medium, high. There's no confusing sliders, really confusing words. So it seems pretty straightforward to me as far as I'm concerned, but it's up to you. So this is your option settings. You can definitely play around with them. That's pretty much it for that. I'm going to go ahead and get out of that. And we're going to get right into it. Now I do like what they did here. I don't know if you noticed that, but Embark on a Cruise is actually your start game, so we can't really press start on this. We're going to press Embark on a Cruise, and your engine room is actually your options menu. That is your options menu button. So I kind of find that cute how they did that, and then they also had abandoned ship instead of quit game. So kind of cool. We're going to go ahead and embark on a single-player cruise at first so I can kind of give you an idea of the single-player aspect of the game. I didn't even know the game had a single-player aspect until I actually got it. Let's go ahead and take a look. So from what I've noticed, the single-player campaign is really just an idea of giving a basis to the game, so that way when you go into the multiplayer, there's a reason for why you're here. Pretty much, you got on a cruise, and of course you ended up on Mr. X's cruise. Mr. X is the guy you see here. He's taken the boat and moved it to an undisclosed location. Mr. X also likes a certain type of game, Hunter and Hunted. You have a target that you gotta go kill while someone is targeting you. But don't just kill them with a pistol. You actually have a list of better weapons to use. We'll get into that in a minute. But pretty much that's your kind of basis for why you're here. So pretty much here's the actual gameplay right here. We have a little journal we can look at. It's pretty straightforward mission-based gameplay where you get missions, you go complete them. And it does start out at the beginning looking like the multiplayer game. You get your target in the lower corner, you start checking containers for equipment and things like that, and a whole bunch of stuff. So here I am looking through the thing to see what I got here. Here's a weapon. They got weapons of every kind. Right here we got a cooking pot. You also got books, which is for your mood list, which we'll get into. And I'm just kind of playing around right now. I'm trying to grab things. I'm thinking, hey, I can change up my outfit a bit, so let me go see what I can do. Little did I realize that some of the items I was grabbing were female only. If you actually check the description there on the flapper hat that I keep trying to put on, it actually has in parentheses female, which I was for some reason not paying attention to. So there are outfits that are designated for certain sex only, so you do have to keep track of that when you're grabbing outfits, otherwise you're just going to waste space. So I realized that and I put them back. I'm just kind of playing around. Like I said, I wanted to play around with some of this stuff, so I do that for a little while. I start looking around. I look around a little bit later on, I find these weapons too, but like I've been told, don't just use pistol, grab cooler weapons. I didn't grab the shovel because I actually found a butcher's knife later that actually has a really good value. And then I walk into the hall and I see this person over here and I realize that's my target. My target is sleeping on a couch, so I'll just make easy work of that. And that's what starts the next part of the storyline, which pretty much is the bellhop right here, or one of the employees of the ship. He looks like a bellhop. And he starts telling me to come talk to him, and he gives us the ultimate surprise that, yeah, we're not actually getting out of this ship for free.
This cruise is a one-way ticket if you...
As you see, so pretty much he's going to help us find money and stuff and get out of the ship. He wants 100,000 grand, so this is what starts your next types of missions. Now at this point, the type of weapon you use doesn't matter, and this is one of the missions that you got right here. You're in a bar, the bartender will wink at you to kill someone if they start wanting their money. The downside I found to the single-player game, though, is that it was not very polished as far as I'm concerned. Everyone in that bar ends up dead. He doesn't have anyone come up that doesn't kill. Now, what I just pulled up here is the weapon name. I thought still that my kills mattered for what money I was going to earn, but as I noticed with this person right here, I then look at the top after I kill this person and see no money get added to my bankroll. So So I suddenly realized that the only ones that will count for what weapon I'm using is
What was that?
the ones that are given to me by Mr. X. So I stopped caring at this point. But as you'll see is that another person will come up to the counter, and after I hand him his part of the money, anybody that comes to the counter, he will wink. No one will come up that he won't wink to, and pretty much everyone in that bar ends up dead, and then you stop this mission. So they really didn't make any sort of effort to kind of make it look realistic, where somebody comes up, buys something, he doesn't wink. After that all goes out, the next mission is a standard collect items mission, which, again, is pretty straightforward. From what you're seeing here, I'm trying to find my way down to the D rank, D deck, find myself a nice little elevator. Now with this, you also got to keep careful. Another aspect of this game is they're still trying to keep some sort of civility on here, so the guards will still arrest you and find you and stuff, so that eye you see up in the corner means whether or not I'm in view of one of the security systems, either a camera or a guard. So I can't be caught when I pull out a weapon. Also, the map system is a little finicky. The map will always show your character in the center of the room, which can be a little confusing at times. But as you see, I open the door here, and this guy is ready to beat the crap out of me. So I'm like, oh crap, I have a camera on me right now. I can't pull out a weapon. So I'm like running away, and I pull out a syringe. An empty syringe. Yeah, not a very smart move. That's pretty much your main single-player missions. You're just going to get the basic stuff like that. You do get an escort mission later on, and that's pretty much where I stopped for now. So what you're going to see now, though, is this is actually the arcade style, because I couldn't find a server at the moment. I was like, alright, let me just get some practice in beforehand. I do see this guy's been following me a lot, but right down there, that's my target. I'm trying to get to him, so I need to find a spot that is safe, but I gotta pretty much just wait for him to move. Now, I did notice something a little upsetting about the AI in this game. They weren't the most intelligent. They're just going to stand there, and all of a sudden, all he notices that I'm kind of pushing him. So he's going to start kind of running. He pretty much realizes that I'm the guy, or he's seen his guy, because he pulls out a weapon. I don't know if he was about to attack me or kill his target. I couldn't tell. But I killed my target, and I'm thinking, alright, the best thing for me to do is just go find a security guard now and just stand in front of him until the next round begins. And that's how it works. You get 90 seconds to kill your target and to not get killed by your hunted. So I'm like, alright, I'll just stand in front of this guard. Nobody can pull out a weapon on me or they'll get arrested, so we're good. I'll just talk to him to take care of my moodlets, because that's another thing you gotta keep in track of on this game. You have your moodlets and stuff. You need to talk to people and things like that. Keep your entertainment up, eat. And now, here's where I'm seeing the problem with the AI. This guy is definitely the guy that's coming after me. He keeps pulling out something to kind of kill. He's been following me this entire time. He's kept me in his line of sight. But he doesn't know what to do from this point on. He just kind of switches, and yeah, as you see, he keeps pulling something out in his hand. If it's a weapon, I don't know why he's not getting caught, so I'm going to go over here for a second and see if he follows me, and I'm going to pull out my knife, and if he follows me, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. Now, for some reason, he doesn't actually come after me. I'm going to, again, assume that's part of the AI's problem, but we're going to continue on then. So here's one more quick kill on the arcade version, just again to show how simple the AI is. Again, this is normal settings, only one setting above. I'm just quickly checking to see which weapon is my most valuable weapon. I notice it's my claymore, so I pull it out. He's just standing there. I hit him. Now, instead of him running, he just stands there and lets me finish him off. Awesome. Alright, so this is my introduction to the online right here. I walk into the game, and instantly someone is murdered in front of my face. Hi, how are you? So I checked the guy out quick and just see he's got a nice good item here. So pretty much again, there is a hotkey that you can set to check the list of what the most top ranked weapons are. Usually my way of doing it is just look around and find the best weapons, because if you use that list to find and see what the best weapon is currently, you're going to just spend all your time trying to find it and most likely not find it. There are a lot of weapons, so keep that in mind. Now, this game definitely excels online. It's where the whole game, I feel, was designed around. Now, when you first get a quarry, if you've never talked to that person before, or if they've respawned since then, you don't actually know who they are, as you see in my corner down below. I don't know who this person is. I do know that the last time they were located was in the courtroom, which to me kind of sucked, because that means he's getting fined and he hasn't approved it yet, so he's still going to go to the brig. But I'm just kind of looking around, trying to figure out what else I could do. I'm just stuck here, and then I noticed his little icon has moved. And yeah, he's now upstairs in Deck C, so I don't know how he did that. But there's also secret passages, which are cool. That's nifty, that you can find depending on the locations and stuff, and you can kind of hide there if you need to. There are creepers and stuff like that, I did notice, but really, the online is really where it excels. You have a lot of fun. It is quiet, not many people talk, unfortunately. I don't think anybody talked while I played the full, like, hour and a half that I played online to just see how the game played. But really, it's all about focusing on just keeping careful, finding your target, killing him as best as you can without being noticed that you are the person going after him. I did get noticed once, and they kind of avoided me really easily. So, as you see, I'm checking these guys out, trying to see who they are, to see if any of these guys are my target, and there he is. But, of course, I pull out my weapon without thinking, and I get arrested. Yay, and welcome to jail. And unfortunately, I'm jailed with my target. But when they jail you, they take all your weapons away, so I'm here with my target, the person I need to kill, and I can't do anything about it. Awesome. So, I did notice one thing I liked about jail is that it's the best location to take care of all your moodlets, get them down, so that way you don't have to worry about it. If you don't take care of your mood in your situations like that, you actually can die from that. So you do want to take care of that, definitely. So now we're going to get into the final bit of this. Is this game worth it or not? There's so much more in this game that I could cover, but I don't want to do it too much on this. I might actually do some playthroughs of it on another side, so keep an eye out for those. Let me know if you want more information on this game. But pretty much as a purchase or taking your time and stuff, depends on whether you're playing single player or multiplayer. If you're going for it solely for a single player gameplay and not to go online at all, I personally don't think this game is worth it. It feels like the first player mode was designed to just explain this multiplayer. So I wouldn't get it for that purpose. But if you're going to play online with people and things like that, it definitely seems to be worth it there. It's a fun game. It's a lot of fun trying to find the weapons and kill each other and sneak around. And yet at the same time, it can just be so surprising when all of a sudden out of nowhere, one of the people kills you and you had no idea they were hunting you. So it actually has some fun moments and some awesome moments. So it's right now available on Steam. Go ahead and check it out. If you've already played the game or haven't, you want to put in, give us some more information and let us know what you thought about the game, leave that in the comments down below. Until next time, guys, I'm Zach Press Start. This has been Pressing Start on the ship. Keep pressing those buttons. See ya.